What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the adult. All right, man, look. Good morning, my people. Okay, Keith Thurman. Why everything he's saying is so bad for the sport? Why it's so wrong? Okay. I made a video yesterday, and you guys can check it out, when I say Keith Thurman admits to cherry picking and ducking. And I have people responding, saying that I took his words out of context. And I think it'll be a form of integrity for me to respond, to be responsible for what I'm saying. Okay, let's do it like this. What if Anthony Joshua said, I'm not fighting Deontay Wilder, I'm not fighting Tyson Fury, I'm not fighting Dillian White again, I ain't fighting those guys. But I tell you what, Anderson Silva, he's an easy little fight right there. I'll take him. I heard that he want to get some boxing in. I'll fight him. Rightfully so, everybody will be jumping down his throat. That's a ridiculous statement. Look, in my description, I'm going to have a link to Fight Hype, to this video he did, this interview. And it's very short. But what Keith Thurman said was, I'm not interested in taking on Terrence Crawford. I'm not interested in fighting him. Has no interest. I'm just not interested in it. Why not? Is it because he's across the street? It's too hard to make? You're with the PBC. He's with Top Rank. He's across the... Let me tell you something. Conor McGregor is on a different planet. He's not even in the same sport, and he's not even busy in UFC, but you're willing to call him out. So it can't be because Terrence Crawford is across the street. It's not that. You got to listen to Keith Thurman's words. Keith Thurman said, hey, look, I'll take on Conor McGregor. That's a little easy Mickey Mouse right there. He'll take Conor McGregor and not Terrence Crawford because Terrence Crawford isn't easy. And let me tell you something. For all you guys that said, why fight Errol Spence? Why take on a fighter that you know you can't beat? Like, why do that? If you have that mentality, you will never be successful in life. The most uncomfortable things to do has the biggest payout. I promise you that. And there's nothing worth doing that isn't worth overdoing. When Keith Thurman said that he'd take Conor McGregor because he's an easy Mickey Mouse and he's not interested in fighting Terrence Crawford. He ain't fighting Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. He ain't fighting Sean Porter after his injuries, but he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao July 20th. He's doing that because he thinks Manny Pacquiao is the easiest choice at 40 years old, and that's a smaller welterweight. If it's true, it's true. But what I'm saying is your mentality, the mentality, you cannot applaud a guy who thinks that way. Listen to what I'm saying. Now, there were people who said, yo, why didn't you mention Keith Thurman saying that Errol Spence, talking junk about Errol Spence, saying Errol Spence didn't knock out Mikey Garcia? Because I cannot give a man a round of applause. I can't give him credit for talking junk about an accomplishment another person did. Hey, Mikey Garcia survived against Errol Spence, so Errol Spence is whack. Look, Mikey Garcia jumped up 2 weight classes and fought Errol Spence. You didn't. We're talking about you. Why aren't you taking on Errol Spence? I'm not. What kind of world, what kind of era is this? What kind of world are we in when we have to give Keith Thurman credit for talking junk about what another man did? That's not how I live. So I would never give him credit for that. We're talking about Keith Thurman and what Keith Thurman is willing to do. And I'm going to tell you what he's not willing to do. He's not willing to fight Errol Spence. He's not willing to fight Sean Porter. He's not willing to fight Danny Garcia. And he's not interested in Terrence Crawford. But he'll take Conor McGregor because Conor McGregor is easy. He said it himself. ShowBizz the adult. I'm going to tell you this. I've said many times that Floyd Mayweather negatively impacted the sport. Look, he may not have completely negatively impacted the sport, but I'm going to tell you who he did negatively impact, and that's Keith one-time Thurman. I'm out.